Good morning, fellow farmers. Welcome back to another episode of Surviving Elk Mountain. I am the Northern Gamer and it's a brand new day. So if you remember in the last episode we sold a load of hay that we had mowed and then collected up from this field over here. We collected it all up with the help of Mrs. Nelson's forage wagon, if I can get my words out today. So using her equipment was a really big help for us, and I think we should probably do something nice for her. So her garden was well and truly overgrown. So I think what we're going to do for her is we're going to go and cut it down. Maybe mow some of the grass and just make it a little bit more accessible for her. I think it might just incentivize her to invite some people around to entertain again. So let's go do that. Okay, I've unloaded my equipment here because all of this needs mowing. But interestingly enough, Mary looks like she's bought a new truck. So I'm not sure what her plan is with this one, but I think this was one of the ones that was available in the auction. Definitely needs some work, so she's got a bit of a project there. But anyway, let's get mowing. Or certainly strimming anyway. Well, I've just had a call from Mary. Someone told her that we've been cutting the grass and she's more than ecstatic that we've come and done this for her. I told her that we were planning on just sort of creating a pile of grass and then selling it off when we get a chance. She actually said if we can get this truck running, we can stick all the grass in the back of it. So let's have a look. Can we get this truck running? Well, sounds like it's running. That might be a bit easier for us rather than having to stick it all down there. Let's instead put it all in the back of the truck. Right, I've managed to get all the grass into here. See if I can squeeze this out here carefully. There we go. Right, let's go get this sold. I don't know what Mary's plan is with this truck, but hopefully we could maybe borrow it every now and then from her. I don't think she should have a problem with that. Yeah, I don't know what Mary's plan is with this truck, but hopefully at some point, if she's okay with it, we can borrow it from her. Let's just load this up here. Right, let's sell this. There we go, nearly 400 quid, but it wasn't really about the money. It was just about doing a favour for a friend. Right, let's take Mary's truck back and go get on with something. Right, so let's jump in the Fiat Agri, and I think I'll probably want to start getting some crops in the ground. So I think I'm going to go around here, grab the plough, and I'm going to start and make a field. So I think I'll run around with the plough first, then grab the cultivator and get it all cultivated, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to have time by the end of this episode, but probably beginning of the next one we're going to look into buying a seeder, getting some seed and putting some crop in the ground, depending obviously what time of year it is and what we can get in there. So let's get this connected. We're close enough, not quite. There we go. Right, so all that patch there where we cut all the grass, I think that's where we're going to start to put in a field. Maybe not the whole lot just now because it's only a small plough, but let's see how far we get. And just do this last little strip here, and that is the beginning of our first field. So that's ploughed and cultivated, as you just saw. If I just go put this cultivator back over here. So yeah, as I said a minute ago, the plan is to get a crop in the ground. I'm not entirely sure what time of year, or what crop we can get in now at this time of year that's going to be most effective. I think we're sort of at the end of the year, so it's probably going to be something that's going to take a while before we can actually harvest it. So maybe something like corn or wheat. Corn? Barley. But yeah, barley or wheat, something like that. So let's have a look. So yeah, we're into September. Probably wheat or barley, maybe canola, oats. They're all sort of harvest at the same sort of time. They're the only ones really. Poplar, but let's not bother with that. So yeah, I think we're probably going to go with wheat or barley. But at the moment, I'm not going to put them all in by hand. So we're going to have to look at a seeder. Now, I don't have much money. I think we've got about 500 quid. I don't think there's one for 500 quid. So let's have a look. Yeah, these are all pretty expensive. Even one of the cheaper ones, like one of these, it's still 14,000. Would be quite nice to get one of these. Decent width, 2.8 meters, but yeah, I think we're a bit of a way off one of those just at the moment, which is a little annoying. Gonna have to find something a little bit cheaper. I might just have something in mind. Of course, it was going to be the Porsche. Nice and cheap, and we've used it before, although it was quite an old beaten up one. 1,300, so that's more than doable with some logs. We will need some seed as well. Can't remember how much seed is. Let's have a look. I think it's about 900 a pallet, something like that. Where's seeds? There we go. Yeah, 900. So that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like it, hit the like, give us a subscribe and a thumbs up, all that normal stuff. But you know what? It's time for a cuppa.